Quantum Potential School, elevating your vibration and expanding your consciousness with practical tools from your host, Linda Sevilla.
Hi, and thanks for joining me at Quantum Potential School. This is lesson number 1. We are energy beings. Today, we're going to talk about how we are so much more than this physical body. We are not these meat suits. Our consciousness is housed in this physical body, but we are so much more than just our bodies. For centuries, various cultures and spiritual traditions have recognized that our essence extends beyond our physical form. But what does modern science say about this? Well, quantum physics has revealed that at a fundamental level, everything in the universe, including us, is made up of energy. This energy is constantly flowing and changing form. A study published in the journal Nature explains how particles in our body are in a constant state of flux. Our consciousness, the essence of our being, is not confined to our physical bodies. Research by Dr. Peter Fenwick, a neuropsychiatrist, suggests that consciousness might be a non local field that exists outside the brain. And in fact, at the Ascension Center, my partner and co founder, Oz Sevilla, has created 2 techniques, XR and Portal, which enable people to experience perceptual bilocation, which means having your consciousness be in more than one place at a time. You get to experience firsthand, on demand, this non local consciousness that Dr. Peter Fenwick is describing. Our consciousness interacts with our body, it is currently housed in our body, but our consciousness is not limited by our body. Now, historically, many cultures have recognized this concept. For instance, the idea of prana in Hindu philosophy or chi in Chinese medicine both refer to the vital life force or energy that flows through us. Now, think about moments when you have felt energy coursing through your body, maybe during a really good workout or yoga or meditation, or even a moment of intense emotion or passion. I remember having an acupuncture session where, as soon as the needles were put in, my body just started shaking uncontrollably. Those centers that were touched by those needles, I guess, opened up and energy was just flowing. I couldn't stop the shaking. Or maybe you can relate to the example of walking into a room where people have just been arguing and you feel the tension in the space. This is you becoming aware of their energetic imprint. As beings of energy, it's really important that we recognize how the energy of other people and places can affect us. Every person, every place, every object has its own energetic vibration, and it impacts on us. Our energies intermingle. Just as we respond to some physical stimuli, we're also responding to energetic stimuli. This can manifest in feelings of comfort or discomfort, shifts in mood, or even changes in our physical state. If you're particularly sensitive to energy, if you're porous, as I call it, you may be picking up on other people's energy or state of being without even knowing it. Have you ever found yourself feeling anxious or sad or worried just out of the blue for no good reason, only to discover that you were tuning into what somebody else was feeling, feeling it as though it was your own? And so our energy intermingles with the energy of everything and everyone we encounter. We affect them and they affect us. In a nutshell, this is quantum entanglement. This principle, quantum entanglement, suggests that particles, once they're entangled, remain connected so that the state of one instantly influences the state of another, regardless of any distance that is separating them. It's a powerful metaphor for our human interactions, how deeply we can affect one another's energy, often in ways we might not even be immediately aware of. Quantum entanglement suggests that when we become energetically connected to somebody, even when they're no longer in our lives or in our immediate vicinity, we're still affected by them and they're affected by us. This might explain why sometimes mothers know intuitively or are able to sense when their child is in trouble. When there's something going on with either my son or my husband, I actually feel this weird sensation in my uterus. That's quantum entanglement. Now, another concept to understand in talking about energy is interference patterns. When 2 energy waves meet, they either create a constructive interference, enhancing each other, building each other up, or a destructive interference pattern where they diminish one another. Look at it this way. Let's say that you have an energetic vibration of plus 10, and you meet another person who has a plus 10 energetic vibration. When you get together, your energies are going to combine, creating a plus 20. This is the person where when you hang out with them, you feel really elevated and excited. But if you're a plus 10 and you hang out with somebody who's a minus 10, you're going to neutralize one another, or they're going to neutralize you. You're going to end up at a zero. For you, that's going to feel bad. Your energetic vibration is coming down. For them, it actually feels better. They've gone from a minus 10 to a zero. Their energetic vibration is elevated by yours. This explains energetic vampires. This phrase refers to people who, when you spend time with them, they drain your energy. I had an interesting experience once that really demonstrated this for me. I had broken up with somebody who was a very low energy, low vibration person, and I went with my son, who was maybe 10 or 11 at the time, to go pick up my stuff. We walked into his house and looked around. It was a disaster. And when we got back out to the car, my son said, "It's almost as though you were a balloon and he was a brick tied to your string. And now that you've broken up with him, your balloon is flying and his brick has fallen to the ground." Now, that kid didn't know anything about interference patterns, but that's exactly what happens with our energy. When we hang around people who are low energy people, they draw us down. On the other hand, when we hang out with people who are high energy people, we feel ourselves feeling elated and brought up, not brought down. Now, in practical terms, what does this mean? It means being mindful of the environments that we choose and the company we keep. It encourages us to seek out and create positive, uplifting energy interactions. We can also learn to protect and cleanse our energy fields, ensuring that we maintain our vibrational energy. Now, in today's world, filled with challenges like war, civil unrest, disease, financial pressure, our energy is constantly being tested. These global events create collective energy waves that can deeply impact us. In these times, it's more important than ever, urgently important, that we not only protect our energy, but that we actively do things to intentionally keep our energy high. When we are bombarded with negative news and stressors, our energy can become depleted. This can eventually affect our physical, emotional, and psychological well being. It also makes us less capable of changing our circumstances or finding solutions. This is why in future videos, we're going to be looking at the signs of a high and low energetic vibration, and I'm going to be giving you tools and techniques that you can use to elevate your own vibration, even in times of chaos or uncertainty. And this isn't just woo woo, this is potentially transformative. Now, for those who are interested in going deeper, come and join us at the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle offers a space for enhanced learning and personal growth. By joining through a donation, you gain access to exclusive content, including detailed exercises, guided hypnosis sessions, and personal support in your journey to maintain a high vibrational state. So come and join us at Quantum Potential School, where we unravel the mysteries of our energetic nature and learn to thrive in an ever changing world. Tune in for our weekly videos and consider becoming part of the Inner Circle. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Thanks so much for watching. Catch a new free video every Friday and level up your consciousness. Have a high vibing week.